Hello and welcome to Tea with Terri. Today I'm feeling a little out of sorts. Now, there's a good reason for this. I am still over in Europe, and so my body is adjusting to the different time zone, to the different air, to the different earth, to everything here. But what I do when I'm feeling this way, because I have tools, I drink lots of tea and hot water, but also I turn to the runes, and this is my rune bag that I picked up in Siberia. So I'm sitting here thinking that it's time to pull some runes and ask what energy I need to bring in to help fortify me, to help energize me, to help make me feel fully Terri, fully vital, fully alive and vibrant, beyond just getting rest and taking care of myself. So the very first thing I do when I have spacious time like I do right now is just holding my rune bag. I connect in with the energy of the runes, and I can feel already that there's a connection. The runes they have a special energy to them, at least the way I perceive them. There is this certain, it's like a buzz that happens. So the question I'm going to ask today is, what do I need to do? What energy do I need to bring in, to call in, to activate in order to feel more myself, in order to feel more authentic and just more alive while I'm in this adjustment, this period of getting to know the natural forces here where I'm visiting. So there are many ways you could do a rune reading. I'm hearing 3 stones, or I'm seeing 3 stones. I'm getting this internal knowing that there will be 3 stones that will help me understand what it is I need. So what I'm going to do is just, again, close my eyes and feel around in the rune bag. Okay, I've already got one that is calling me, and I'll put that out here. And then I'll put my hand back in and feel around to see what comes. Here's the second one. And here I'm just using my intuition. There's no magic. Well, I guess it's all very magical. I'm just using my intuition as my hand is in the bag to see which stone, there's the last one, which stone needs to be pulled out. And then I take them out and I turn them over and I have a look at them. So the energies I chose, I have to put my glasses on to see this one. Oh, because I was housed away though. Okay. So the energies that came to me, the message to me of the energies that I need in order to get through this adjustment, this jet lag, this reattunement to the land here, or an attunement to the land here, is Biarca. It's the one that looks like a pointy bee. Suelo, which is the one that looks like almost a lightning bolt in S shape, and Elgis, which it looks like either a bird foot or the antlers of a 4-legged. So I don't know if you've noticed that I'm already smiling. These are great. This is a great message. These are great runes to pick, and it makes perfect sense to me right now. So Biarca is a feminine energy rune, and that's as far as I'm going to go with it. For this reading, for my question, I need to stay soft. I need to stay in my feminine energy in order to realign or to align with the land here and the Alps. I'm right under the French Alps in Geneva. So just sort of walking the streets today. Later on, we're going to go out to dinner. Just being in that soft feminine space, not being in a hard, get from A to B place. Just be open and receptive. And that's good advice for this entire trip while I'm here. And Suelo tells me that it's sort of the energy of the sun, our sort of center of our world, our galaxy sun. So what I'm getting when I read the runes, just as a side note here, I'm reading them from what I've learned. I'm reading them from what they've told me as I sat with them in the forest in Sweden and sang the runes until they came alive within me. I'm reading them or understanding or relating to them as they came to me on a dry riverbed in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. And I woke from a nap and they just spontaneously started coming in. And that's where these stones are from. So there's some learning, didactic learning. There's some nature learning. There's some of the runes just coming alive in me. And then there's this moment, and that is an important piece to the way I read. So then any new messages that come in this moment, I pay attention to. So all of the things I think I know about it, there's always room for that other message to come in. So what I'm hearing about Suelo is, so I need to just be, the bright center sun, just smile and happy and cheerful and me. But also to recognize, it's kind of like seeing not me as the center of this experience, but seeing everything around me as the center of this experience. I want to be a planet orbiting around the sun. I want this city, this experience, the people that I've come here to see and spend time with, I want them to stay the center of this galactic trip I'm on. I want the people I'm here to work with and to commune with to stay at the center of my focus, so that this doesn't become about me. So stay feminine, open, receptive, and keep the right sun center of my galaxy. Let that be about this town, these lands, and the beautiful people I'm going to meet later in the week, and even tonight at dinner. And then Elgis tells me just to stay in a nature mind. Try not to get in my head too much. So Elgis is very much a rune of the four-leggeds, the animals. So you can bet that I'll be calling in my animal spirit guides who are four-leggeds and ask them to assist me. Another thing about the animal world is that it's a very tactile. It's a very physically felt world. It's not about, overthinking things or thinking things or coming to conclusions from here. It's more sort of what you feel and what you're aware of without or with enhanced physical senses, let's say. So understanding that if I am just more present the way an animal would be, if I'm more here, if I'm more out of my head, that's what I need to do right now to have a great experience here. So soft and feminine, keeping the community at the center, and just be really present in the moment and aware of what's happening around me in an expanded way. And that's it. Oh, you just see the little kitty cat leave. That's the message for me and what I need to do, what energies I need to work with or call in or activate in order to have an easier transition while I'm traveling on this trip. I hope that helped you a little bit understand how I do a rune reading. And it changes every time. It could be a 5, it could be a layout, it could be anything. But this is one way that I do a rune reading. It's very intuitive. I just sort of bless and connect with my deck, reach in, pull out what I'm called to pull out, and then read the cards. And now that I'm done, actually I do want to share one final step with you. I'll return them with blessings, each one to their community. And I just give so much thanks and gratitude to the energies that are the runes, to these stones themselves that came to me, and to this beautiful bag, this reindeer hide that holds my precious stones. So that's it. Have a great day. I'll see you on another Tea with Terri.